But see, with property, it's one of those things that we all need a house to live in. Yeah. We all need a place to stay. You know, the population's growing.
Yeah.
So if you're investing in areas that really have that population growth, and you've got a team like me that look at the median age in the area, the population growth, where was the population last year, 5 years before, what money's being put into infrastructure, then you'll have a rough idea for the next 10 years what you'll be looking at in that area. You know?
Yeah, no, I get that because, you know, I've also had one other real estate guy on the show before. And basically what we're talking about, it's about the facilities that are being developed in the area. What is there? Is there, you know, public transport? Are there shops, you know? Is there schools in the area? If it's a developing community where, you know, a lot of newlyweds are moving in there and deciding to start a family, are those facilities available to them? Yeah.
Yeah. Age group is a massive thing. Yeah. Your median age in an area is a massive thing, you know, because if your median age is around the 30, 35, you're looking at people that are going to be there for the next 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
And if you've got, let's just say in the span of 10 kilometers or just under, you know, 10 primary schools, you know what I mean? That's telling you there's a lot of kids in that area as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to look at these things too. And for example, a lot of the places that I'm looking at too is Southeast Queensland and those kind of areas.
Yeah.
Simple fact of the money that's going into there. You know, all the money that's going into there, and also the workforce. It's such a strong workforce there.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of those areas, like I was living up on the Gold Coast, it would have been about 15 years ago. When I first moved there, property wasn't that expensive, but in the space of 2 years with so many people moving up there, properties like basically, you know, raised in prices like 4 or 5 times the amount they originally were when I first arrived there.
100%.
You know, basically, unfortunately, at the most times it's really seasonal until they really start having, I guess, businesses set up there, like your call centers and things like that, like they have in your other major cities like Melbourne and Sydney. It's a really tricky place. I don't know if it's changed now, but that was like 15 years ago. It was not easy to get a job, and I remember a guy telling me that he put an application for his business online to employ someone, and within the space of 2 hours, I think they got like 150 resumes sent to them, you know what I mean? Because there wasn't a lot of businesses up there. Things may have changed now. Who knows, you know?
Well, the population growth in Southeast Queensland is ridiculous, amazing. Like the amount of people going there and residing there is incredible. Purely the fact that infrastructure, a lot of factories, a lot of industry jobs that are there. So that needs housing. Housing is demanded there. And the beautiful thing about it is, you know, you're looking at a house or a dual occupancy home, which could get you about 700 rent per week for 500 grand.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So where can you buy 500 grand in Melbourne? A house 500 grand in Melbourne to get you 700 a week in rent?
Not going to happen. Yeah. No.
And this is where it comes down to the whole fact of even mums and dads can be investors. Even family people can be investors. I grew up in a family where my mum and dad paid off their house and they never thought of investing again. So that's why it was all new to me when I got into real estate and I saw the opportunities there. But the simple fact that a mum and dad, especially having full-time wages, it's such a strength to have a full-time wage. Capitalize on that. Capitalize.
Well, that's it. If there's 2 full-time wages coming into the house, why not make the most of it?
100%. You know, 100%. And if you could get a property that's positive geared, meaning your expenses are less than your earnings. Take 200-300 per week in your pocket. You know what I mean? While you're getting capital growth. You know what I mean? Keep that for the next 15, 20 years. Bang.